My note.
Hmm. Yes.
So on my notebook, teacher.
Your notebook. So how would I be able to see it now? I asked you to do it like somewhat on a document, digital document.
Okay, 1 second. Let me bring my camera, then I can share screen.
Okay. So one thing can be done if you I'm sorry. Excuse me. One thing can be done if you're done. So you take the picture of it and share it on the screen better.
So I'm sharing screen. So here it is. Hello, teacher. I can't hear you. Hello.
Oh, I was just talking muted. So I was just reading your piece of writing.
So
Hmm.
do you think anything?
So transition is like we can add a quotation or something that just provoke the thought of why it is persuasive. So as we all move forward, we will discuss. So here is basically the plotting that you are telling about, right? So can you thought of a statement which will be a thought provoking?
Thought provoking.
Yeah. so that you can, because our purpose of speech is to persuade. So someone should start questioning, yes, why we were using plastic so far in our entire life.
So we have been using. Okay. So I
So
should make a change.
just write something in transition in a form of a statement, like why. See, if you just go back to the outline in the transition, you see, now that you know how using plastic water bottle is a problem, I will take you about this. I will talk about the solution for this issue, right? So transition is this, but I want you to add a quotation in that, right? So this will actually transit your speech to the main purpose of it with a thought-provoking statement. And then you can add like ABC of quotation that you just wrote. And then you said, now that you know how using plastic water bottle is a problem, suppose. And then you can say that. You get it? Just try to
Yes.
put any quotation or any, thought-provoking statement that you can think of when it comes to plastic bottles and the use of plastic in the world. Or someone just, as you just wrote down here, a very good aspect of it, that is some waste of money that we are investing in something that is harming us.
Yes.
So write down something related to it, and I think you're good to go. But I should say you need to make more points because this speech looks like you will be done within 5 minutes.
Okay. I will.
Or if you would like to just continue in that, so we can just try this one right now, and then we will switch another topic, and then you can go ahead and work upon it. So let's do that. Yes. Start with your speech with whatever material you have made. Okay. You have to open your camera, sit properly, as we have discussed what the lighting should be, the posture should be, if you're sitting and talking. So it's a real time exam for you now. Okay, Omar? Because this is going to
Yes.
be the last class. I want you to make the best out of it and use it, utilize it, and consider me your audience. Okay. So if you want, you can go have a good attire. Just have a good hairstyle, as you got a haircut already. Okay. So be prepared for your parents and everything.
Okay.
Okay. And then I want you to sit where I can see you properly. I want you to be louder so that I, being a audience, can hear you properly. Okay. And your vision, your idea should be very clear. You need to notice few things, that your voice should be appropriate, pauses should be appropriate. You should talk in a sense, like yesterday you were telling me, about Masjid Aqsa, you were telling me about Surah Room. So the way you were elaborating, I was totally impressed, because this is what energy is required right now as well. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, take it easy. If you need another 5 minutes, I can give you, and get prepared. And let's just start with whatever you have prepared already. Okay. So are you ready?
Yes.
Or you need 5 minutes to go freshen up and come back?
Freshen up for what?
Like just to have a glass of water, come back, because it's time that you have to tell me the speech. You're going to demonstrate it, present it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to open your camera. You have to look at me. And then you have to sit properly in a posture, right? Your vocal, your voice, standard, everything should be the same as we have taught. You have taught. I just gave you idea how the public speaking is, right? So right now is the time to utilize it, to just give it in a practical, um, just an example. Let's see how it works.
Okay.
So, so are you ready for that, or you need another 5 minutes?
So And say, I think I'm ready.
Perfect. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me open the light. I will open my camera also. Just give me a minute. Okay. Uma, can you see me?
Yes,
Hello.
I say,
Okay. So, yes, I'm ready to hear you.
yeah.
Yes, you can
So,
start.
so like I should tell all the general purpose all.
So now you're in a situation where you're presenting your speech, right? So be confident and start with what your outline is. Consider me, I'm your audience. So how will you first introduce yourself and start your presentation, your outline? Yes, come on, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Omer, and today's topic, which I'm gonna just tell you about, is that stop using plastic bottles. The idea behind is that plastic water bottles are a waste of money and it will affect your health negatively. So as we move forward, we'll discuss how water bottles are a big problem, and we'll also discuss solution.
Mm-hmm.
So drinking from plastic water bottles are causing leaching of harmful substances into the water, which affects our health negatively since many chemicals are becoming part of our body. Various health problems such as cancer is being caused by these water bottles. And if people switch to reusable water bottles, say because of the size, they are able to drink more water than the plastic water bottles. So it turns out to be a waste of money. Plastic was actually invented. Plastic water bottles were actually invented in order for people to find it convenient and cheap. But this thing wasn't keep in mind that it could be harmful for people's health, which which is the fact today. I hope you enjoyed my speech and thank you.
Okay. All right. And that lasted for 3 minutes. Mar.
Yes.
Okay. So we had to work out for the speech that should be at least for 10 minutes. Okay, give me a minute. Adan is going on. Okay. Okay, Omar, thank you so much for this speech that you made. Now I have another activity for you before we go ahead for our last lesson of our public speaking. So before I start, I just have to tell you, remember we did that kind of topics, right? Like there could be the topics where you have to differentiate and defend one side of it.
Yes, teacher.
So this is the one for you. It is a kind of choosing between two options, and what you can do, you can talk now. It's in your hand. If you are a speaker, you want to tell people that voluntarily works, and the work which do a person do depending on the scenarios, choice, hobbies are impacting for the betterment of life, humanity, right? But at the same time, you have, a topic in front of you that says that animal volunteering or cleaning the beach. These both acts are volunteer work. But one can choose between that, or maybe one can say that both are important. So now you are a speaker. If I ask you if you are given such a topic or you choose it, so what would you like to say about it? Which one will you pick, or maybe would you would like to talk both about both? Tell me.
I would like to talk about animal volunteering.
Very good. So now you are having a topic in front of you that these two volunteer work are there. Now you have to defend animal volunteering over cleaning the beach. Okay? So now you have your notepad ready, right? Just
Yeah,
try to write,
notepad.
yeah, on which you just made an outline. Just try to open a new page, try writing a topic, right? As you just made the outline before, try to make another outline for this topic where you are trying to defend what? Animal volunteering over cleaning the beach. Okay? And write down your central idea, what you're trying to do. Now think about the main points. I'm not giving you time for the research because we are not doing it. We will work only on the basis of what you know, what your knowledge is. Okay. So make few points and then discuss it with me. So I will help you in that. Suppose we go back to the outline. Outline says that we have to have a topic. What topic we have here? Topic is
Topic is type of volunteering work
very
which is
good.
better. And
Yeah, animal. And we are choosing animal one volunteering, right? Okay, coming back. So general purpose, what we are trying to do, are we persuading or are we informating?
we are persuading.
Persuading, very good. Next one is specific purpose, to persuade my audience to utilize usable bottles. Now here what we are trying to do, to persuade my audience to,
Persuade our audience to do animal volunteering.
very nice. Next one is central idea, using water bottles as, just a minute. Excuse me. So you have to just talk about the benefits, right? So what are the benefits of choosing this volunteer work? And write a statement about it. Come on. What do you think animal volunteering will bring in the society and why it is required? Think about it.
What animal volunteering will bring to society.
Yeah. Is it
It
a
will and
humanitarian?
it will help people be more compassionate to animals.
Very nice. And help animals on the road, right? Very good.
Yes,
Street animals.
feed animals and um
Mhm. Increases humanity. What else do you think that animal volunteering works towards?
Animal volunteering works for,
Responsibility. What responsibility is that? Civil responsibility, right?
yes.
What else? Think about it.
And what else? Civil responsibility, and it will encourage people to
Hmm.
be good with other people, animals, with everyone, including humans.
Okay, so I think this comes under increases humanity.
Yes.
Okay. What else? So we can also say that less diseases
While as disease teacher,
because there are many. Okay, let me elaborate it to you. Causes by ill animals. What happens is that there are several the diseases that are actually developed and are in the ear and are in the certain area where that ill animal belongs to. Suppose there was a time when you know the disease was in dogs. I can't recall it. I need to just know the
rabies,
it, I guess yes, which actually transmitted to humans later on, and after the death of two, three people, I just can't recall exact event, but I'm just telling you that this exists. That if the animal around you is causing such disease or a virus or a bacteria, it can transmit it. It is transferable. Sometimes these are the transferable one, which can cause the environment harmful as well for human beings. So this is our responsibility. If we see an animal suffering from anything, to take care of it for our benefits as well as their benefit.
yes.
So this can be the one. What else? Um, we can have what? Healthy or healthy society.
Healthy society.
Very good. Right. So these are the things that we can think about as a benefit. Okay. Next thing, transition. Now look for a quotation, a sentence that just provokes someone's or audience mind that yes, this is very thoughtful. Suggest me any statement or something related to animal volunteering.
Animal volunteering.
Hmm.
One second, let me just think about me.
Sure. Meanwhile, I'm just writing. Don't copy mine, okay? So,
It reduces stress level.
reduces stress level. Very nice. And gives you, what's that? A feel of fulfillment. Because you're doing something towards humanity. Okay. So I was just writing a quotation or a sentence that can be thought provoking, maybe. How about this?
Yes, teacher.
What did I write?
They're helpless, but you know,
But not you, sorry, not you. Means I'm trying to say that they're helpless, they can't help themselves, but at least you are the one who can help, right? So this can be a thought-provoking statement. Can it be?
Yes, it can be.
Okay. So let's say this is my quotation. Now, this is my quote, and now this much we can just say, and rest, which comes in the body and stuff, we're not doing it right now. Let's say your brain has to just execute it the moment that you're explaining. Now your time start now, and you have to explain the same way that you just gave the speech a minute ago. Okay, so try it. Come on, Shabash. Tell me and try to convince me that why animal volunteering is better and serving to the society in a better way over cleaning the beach.
Okay.
Shabash. Yes, go ahead.
So, Assalamu alaikum. My name. Sure. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ms.Daniya. Today, the topic which I'm going to give a speech on is that which work, volunteering work, no, why volunteering work, animal volunteering is better. So, animal volunteering. So, firstly, people get to help sweet animals. It increases humanity because when people will help animals slowly and slowly, they will also begin to take care of other human beings. It increases civil responsibility, and if any animal is ill and we immediately take care of it, there's less chance of catching diseases. There's less chance of humans catching the same disease, and a healthy society is maintained. It reduces stress levels and gives a feeling of fulfillment. So, it, animal volunteering can be educational. It helps us develop new skills on how to develop animal if animal and provides new opportunities to learn about animals. Making those who volunteer animals also have a passion for animals, and it's a fantastic opportunity to socialize and make connection with the animals. It's a fun group
Beautiful.
activity. It's a fun group activity. It's a fun group activity with local people. You can also do it in your free time. In your free time, and also not just that, animals are very great companions. Animals are result. Animal companionship is a result of the contribution of the volunteers, and slowly, pets and animals begin to involve in their day-to-day life. Hope you like my speech, and thank you.
Very good. Wonderful. I'm so impressed. Very well. Um, Wonderful, mashallah, Zabardast. And you were giving a little insight about who Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has like told us and have given us a little like knowledge about if we will be taking care of the animals. So you should have, elaborated more. This was I think this is one of the core side of yours that you know a lot about it. You have knowledge about it, so you can, you could have added that in one instance, we all know that Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was offering the prayers, and on the mat that cat was sitting. So he rather he offered his prayers rather giving that cat to go away, like just to ask the cat to go away, or just shush it to go away. So this is one of the instant, if I remember. So certain things you can, add it into the persuasion speeches where we are trying to persuade a society in a manner where we know that people can connect with, right? Maybe within the similar religion. So this can be the thing that you could have done. But wonderful overall. Very well. Okay, so as we are having our last session, one and very important thing that I wanted you to just, go through is the public speaking presentation aids that we just have had a little idea about in our classes, lessons, every day, a little bit of it. But let's just have a quick, review about it so that I just don't want that anything miss out. This is the last thing that I wanted you to just, have as a lesson in the course. Okay. And otherwise, Alhamdulillah, we have covered most of it, which was as I was committed with, and I wanted you to know because I've seen that you have, mashallah, brilliant skills, and you can definitely make a use of it. Okay, Omar?
Yes.
So, what are the purposes of the visual aids? To It says that to spark interest, right? Suppose in front of us, if we say that this is a picture, right? So we can have an image and we can construct um, a thought about it. Like just to watching it, we know that this is related to something. It consumes some of the concept behind it, right? So images and visual aids acts and helps you to construct the knowledge. It helps you, right? Build emotional connections as well. There are instances where those visual aids are easy to connect with the topic. For example, we just did a topic which was what? Related to animals and volunteering. So these pictures helped us to understand what exactly meant by volunteering, right?
Yes.
At the same time cleaning the beach, we could have like just have this topic written in the form of words like this, but these pictures are connecting that emotions which we are trying to convey, right? So what does exactly volunteering means, that you are trying to contribute to the society in terms of a good habit. So pictures are the one which gives the clear idea, build the emotions and connections, like simplify concepts, helps to draw the conclusions, right? Increase understanding and enhance the memory. So when once you just look at the picture, you do understand the topic clearly. At the same time, it is easy to memorize. Now, when you use a visual aids in your presentation, how it exactly impact to demonstrate a process. What you're trying to do, the purposes are that you're trying to demonstrate the process, explain things we cannot see. Suppose there are the words, there are the processes, and there are the events where we are not able to, elaborate in words or in our spoken language better, but in visual presentation. Okay. So provide evidence to it. We also use them in our presentations to show comparisons, appeal to emotions, provide the visual metaphors. Now, suppose this is the picture in front of you. So just by looking at it, what you can analyze.
So just by looking at it, what we can analyze.
You don't have any idea about the picture, but just by looking at
We
it,
can
what?
analyze
Hmm.
some human-like skulls.
Human-like skulls. Okay. These are the skulls of gorilla, female gorilla, male gorilla, and this is walled. So
What is a vault?
imagine, yeah.
What's a vault?
No, walled is considered as human, like, a human skull. This is the human skull, but these are the gorillas one. So imagine you are just given a picture you don't have any idea about. So this idea here is that by picture you know what is actually being told, right? Okay, harms of proof of visual aids. Now, of course, when it comes to something that has a benefit, there must be the harms of it as well, depending how we are tackling to it, right? So, hurt speakers' credibility. Many times they are not visible properly, and sometimes they just, ruin the entire concept of speech. Isolate audience members who cannot see it. Many times it is only visible to some of them. Maybe it is a very good piece of art. It's a piece of information which is required, but at the same time, it is not visible for everyone. Distract the audience and information overload. As you can see on the picture, is one of the very great examples to understand the overlay examples, overlay of information, right? So technical difficulties can ruin the entire presentation. This is one of the things as well. Okay. So yes, after that, Just a quick, like, what are the objects, props, and personal appearances that leads to that presentation, right? So objects, props only reveals when referencing it. Now there are the presentation skill. Okay, just give me a minute. I should just no, this is not the one. Okay, yes, after that. Okay. So we don't have time to cover all that. Anyway, I'll try. So yes. So only reveals when referring it. Do not pass it around. Ensure it is large enough to see is the same thing that if it is a kind of a objects or a prop that you are trying to appear in, so it needs to be the same. It is also a visual aid that you're trying to convey. Suppose this is a person is wearing the fire extinguisher whole costume, right? Is trying to demonstrate some, maybe some life saving skills, right? So it needs to be properly appear. Personal appearance, appropriate form of a topic and occasion, it should be always connected to. Build credibility. This, if you do this, this appearance actually connects to the credibility of the topic. Okay. And demonstration. Two main purposes of the demonstration needs to be clear. Like create interest. Why you're doing it, this needs to be clear to create the interest, right? Show how something done. Many times this is only the appearance is done or made in IT industry specifically. When you talk about the electronics, mechanics, there is a demonstration very much required, right? So this is very much important that you have to show something which is done. For example, robotics. So for example, so you have to display the use of it. So I hope this is a little clear so far that we have done most of the areas of what public speaking is all about. So tell me, what do you think the visual aids help towards public speaking? Come on, tell me.
So visual aids help in public speaking,
Hmm.
like in like they like basically help in you know in